Science production on Gleba is not quite up to scratch. Let's start plonking down those upgrades. 1.4k. Ooh, wait a second. What the heck is this? I think I actually need a chest of spoilage. Okay, the prisoners are escaping. We got an ecological disaster on our hands. Climbing, climbing, climbing. 2.4k. Wait, we're backing up. I say as everything starts to hatch. Oh, jeez. Oh my god, what just blew up? No! I hate Gleba. Why is this so bad? Laser turrets, send them down, please. Come on, come on, come on, faster. Okay, we just gotta spam laser turrets everywhere. Except we don't have enough. But that's where we can bring the Tesla turrets back in. That'll hopefully help out a little bit. Just need the nutrients to come through, which means we need more Yumako fruits. Why don't we have Yumako fruits? We don't have nutrient. Oh my goodness. We need nutrients to make the nutrients. Oh, no, 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 no. Did we lose anything? Okay, we didn't lose anything that time. Bring these biochambers over here now. It's a lot of agricultural science being generated now. We just need more nutrients. So what is causing our nutrient shortage? Not enough jelly. Even though jelly is pushing all the way through here. But it's turning into spoilage here. And then that spoilage has nowhere to go. That's not right. There we go. That's better. So then what we need to do is copy these and continue it on down the line. Something like that. Except now we're completely out of tunnels and whatnot. So we got to go grab some more. Tunnels, belts, splitters, a whole lot. Boom. Then we need some subbies. Need some Twitch substations. There we go. Yeah, look at all that spoilage. That's absolutely what we want to see. And then the rest of that comes through. So now we have nutrients. We just don't have fruits. We've got jelly. How far is the jelly making it down? Oh, wait a sec. What the heck has happened here? Oh no. Those are not in the right place. Something has gone horribly wrong with my copy-paste. What am I looking at? Okay, that's better. That's passing through now. Get rid of the spoilage. Oh! Whoa, wait a minute. Our bioflux has gone through the roof. This whole belt is full. Holy, okay. Let's see if we can get some of these biochambers online. And then we just need to bring this across. Now we have a very big conveyor. What's that bringing us to now? It's 650 per minute, plus 83 per minute. Let's say that's 80. 80 times 2 is 160. We end up with 866 total out of this whole thing here. Chat, I'm going to be perfectly honest. That's not good. For the amount of space we had to use up, it looks impressive to see the little quality markers on them. But at the end of the day, I don't think it's actually giving us a better yield. I might go back to productivity. That is so cool. I'm going to pull the quality out of there, chuck the productivity back in. It's a shame because quality kind of on paper sounds like a good idea. Improves the spoilage time and things like that. Ideally, yeah, I think if you had just a massive factory doing quality fruits, you could probably get away with then using them to explicitly create quality bottles. That's a lot of work. That is a lot. And I'm not quite prepared to do that much, I don't think. Okay, there we go. Pentapod eggs are the next issue. We are running out of pentapod eggs by the time we get over here. So, easy solution to that is the good old copy-paste. Just copy-paste that a few times. That should help us. Make some more pentapods. Oh my goodness, yep, that's coming out. Agricultural science is not pushing through. Oh my goodness, wait a minute. Agricultural science is not pushing through. What happened? Oh, we got a legendary. I might have to send that up to a rocket manually. Okay, that's better. There we go. Now that's loading up nice and quickly. Let's grab all the quality stuff in here and see if we can't launch a rocket with it. Okay, this is ridiculous. How backed up are we on agricultural science? Apparently we can't even deposit this. What is this? How do we have so much? Oh my goodness. Okay, I think that's the end of the quality sciences. So I'm going to ship that up to Apollo 13. And then what we need to quickly do on Narvis is set up a little requester chest that's going to dump them onto the main system. Probably just here real quick. Oh wait, that's outside of logistics range, isn't it? Dang it. Okay, this is about to get really scuffed. Requester chest here. Bulk inserter. Belts. Which way was it enter? I think it enters onto this belt, so we could probably just... Wait, it's not in range of the roboports. No! I need to stick one here. I'll probably do. Then we need some power. There we go, there's a little bit of power. These glowing belts are pretty cool, I will have to say. Apollo 13 should now have quality science on board. Yep, there we go. Send that over to Narvis. We'll drop those down. This is going to request legendary. Oh, wait, we're producing 13,000 jelly, but 6,000 Yumako. That makes two. Then oh, right. Okay, we actually need to double this. That explains my earlier question as to why we needed so much of this stuff. Can you insert into an inserter? I give you landfill. No, you can't insert onto inserters, but we can instead... Oh, geez. We can instead extract spoilage out of these machines over here, this way. Question is, which direction... That's going to be on that side. Okay, it's going to have to travel up to the outer bounds of this. I think we just want to burn the spoilage. There we go. Yep, that'll work. So now we just need to copy this. And that's the spoilage coming out. Sweet. That should get everything operational again. Except we have a crazy amount of spoilage here. Why do we have so much goddamn spoilage? Filter for spoilage. Join up there. It's just all this little poking and prodding that we have to do through the whole thing. Oh no, there's just way too much spoilage here. Okay, maybe this needs to turn around and go the other way. Nope, nope, nope. This is a spoilage disaster. What if we use legendary beacons on these efficiency modules? Does that improve the efficiency? I think it does. Oh, but the problem is we need nutrients as ingredients. There we go, that's the issue. I did a splitter here and turn this into a stack inserter and did something like that instead. That frees up some space. That works. Yeah, I'd say that worked pretty well. Oh, praise be the stack inserter. And then we have way too much bioflux now, which should mean we can afford to make more nutrients. So, jump a tunnel, jump the nutrients, and then this will arrive here. Sweet, so that's then going to fill those up and give us even more pentapod eggs. Yeah! Yeah! Approaching 3k. Okay, nice. We're a third of the way to our goal for today. This is ridiculous. This is going to end up over here by the time we're finished, I think. What's happened with the jelly? That's all spoiled. Because you're not going anywhere. God damn it. There we go. Where are my heating towers? The spoilage must burn! Okay, heating tower is here. Stack inserters are here. There we go. Nice. That's going to get rid of some of the spoilage for us. Okay. Interesting. When the green meter fills up, it gives 2 pentapod eggs. But when the purple meter fills up, it gives 1 pentapod egg. Interesting. I wonder why that is. You'd think the productivity is a completion of the whole recipe and not just an extra product. Yeah, it looks like we're going to need more pentapod egg creators. Thankfully, this is tileable, so we can just easily extend it. There we go, that's saturating that, which should get us a little bit further down the chain. What's our production rate? 4k, yes, we added another 1,000. Hopefully that translates to being able to push further into the shattered planet. Bit of spoilage going on here, though. Let's increase this to 10,000. We're gonna have to... Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is filling up. This is completely filling up. That's a good sign, but also means I'm gonna have to expand the storage solution. Yeah, that's all coming through. That's all coming through. Nutrients. We need more of... Okay, let's get some more of that nutrient stuff going. Oh. 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 Whoa, 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 whoa. What happened to the power? We got a problem. We need to isolate all of these. And then we need some solar panels. There we go. Fluoroketone is coming through. Running on very low power. It's not running on enough power, actually. Damn it. Let's see. Can we disconnect that? No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh, this is a big problem. This is a very, very big problem. Okay, how much power we got through here? 8 megawatts. Damn. Okay, so I didn't pay attention to how much power we were demanding, which means we're going to need more generators for this. Thankfully, I have some on me. However, what I don't have are generators. This is a problem. Not generators, reactors. Uh-oh. I'm going to have to send this over to Aquila and pick us up some stuff. We need to shuffle this across. Do the same over here. Can we get any more? Can we squeeze just any more power out of these? There we go. There's a little bit of power. One of these got destroyed. No. I think I actually need to put some beacons down to drop the power consumption of this. Oh, damn. Everything's spoiling. No. One thing goes wrong and the whole thing spoils. That is rough. That should give us some more power. There we go. Everything's coming back online. Oof. Crisis averted. How have we got quality spoilage on here? Oh, they must have been the old agricultural science jars. Whoops. We're back in business, everyone. We are back online. What's our production rate? 3.6, 3.7, 3.8, 3 or 4. Yep, there's a 4 in there. But we are low on pentapod eggs, so we must continue spamming pentapod egg incubators. That's a lot of science. That's a thick amount of science. I'm really happy to see that. 4.8k, halfway there to 10k. It's not quite double, but it should help. I get the funny feeling we're going to need some more lasers. Oh my goodness, this is flying. Holy damn. Possible that pretty soon we're gonna have to make a second belt for this. I hate the explosions. Why do plants explode on this planet? What kind of an evolutionary trait is that? Because Gleba. Now that we have 4 lanes to this, what is now a bus, we might as well put in a bus balancer. Oh, look at those eggs. Look how many we have. Yep, that's saturated. That's full. What's our production rate? 5.9k. Holy. What's slowing this down? Water. Okay, we're low on water. That's the next bottleneck. How do we get more water? Like that. Nice and easy. How does that do us now? That's full. That's full. That's full. Oh yeah. 6.7k. Another 3,000 and we've reached our 10k goal. Oh, wait a minute. Yumako is dried up. Hang on. Is that just because we're not bringing it enough? Or should we... Maybe we need another carriage. Oh, wow. Okay, hang on. There's a lot of guys here. They're all just chilling around the campfire. I don't have any more good soil, do I? No, just the artificial stuff. Just the fake stuff. I'm wondering if... Gee, that empties so quickly. I'm wondering if we just need more carriages. How many of these are full? That's kind of full-ish. Yep, okay, Yumako is our bottleneck. That is guaranteed. That fills up pretty quickly. Let's build another wagon. Which does mean I'm going to need another unloader. Oh, and all this needs to kind of go. Probably stick into here. And then I need to get this train loader going. Something like that. Looks like I need more chests. Then we need to merge this together. So perhaps this merges together into one belt. And then this merges together into another belt. Something like that. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And then that balances. That might work. Then we need to expand the charging station. And then we copy this over. Oh god, why am I full of spoilage again? Ugh. Get rid of it. Get it off me. Okay, one thing I need to check is how are the spores doing? Ooh. So off the train goes. Comes around, gets stuff picked up. So now we're filling up twice as quickly because we have 2 carriages. Nice and full. Off you go. He's going to empty, and we now have full belts again. Then off he goes. Okay, hopefully that saturates it and keeps it supplied. The number of times I've said saturate today, if we had a drinking game and you had to take a shot every time I said saturate, you guys would be passing out. Actually, I thought about it the other day when I was editing. I realized the number of times I say so and okay, you would pass out if you played a drinking game. And I need to work on that. Have those eggs arrived yet? God damn it. I accidentally just dropped all the eggs off down here. Ah, that's a problem. We're gonna need some laser turrets down here to deal with that. No! Whoops. Okay, research productivity is not researching. What's a good thing to research using agricultural science? Mountain Dew. I suppose it's just gonna be explosives. Ooh! Ooh! Look at that climb! Okay, dump the eggs, dump the eggs. Give me those eggs. Huh? How the heck did you guys get over there? What? I don't know what I should do yet about automating everything here. Like automating the biter eggs, if that's even a thing I want to try and do. Make a few more farm plots. That should give us some more farming yield. Damn, it empties so fast. Yes, look at that. Look at that Mountain Dew. If we copy this whole setup here, split off our main bus, just like that. Spoilage can probably just go straight down. Split this, filter it for spoilage on the right, Yumako on the left. Spoilage can actually probably just join up here. That's really cool. I love the way they do that. And now we're out of fruits. Interesting. And you're not collecting any fruit. Uh-oh. Why don't we have fruits? What I should have done when I first arrived at Gleba, I should have just taken one look of the planet and just went, nope, and turned the ship back around. End the YouTube series there. Whoa! That's a full looking belt. What's our production rate now? 7,500! Yay! Okay, now, oh my goodness, that is so full. Actually, I don't think that's even filling up fast enough. Hang on. There we go, that'll speed collection up a little bit. Oh, and then it drops back down to 0. No! I guess it's the fruits. The fruits are fluctuating. So if we get this soil underway, at this rate we might as well start a farming simulator stream. It ain't much, but it's honest work. And we're out. That was quick. That only got us maybe 10, 15 plots. We might have to ask for 2,000 at a time. Surely the G-forces of launching rockets is not healthy for squishy biter eggs, right? Are they squishy or are they hard? That is... oh my goodness, that's a lot of drones. Those spikes are starting to get closer together, which means we are on the way to satisfying constant throughput. Yeah, and 10 rocket launches will satisfy the request of one ship. That's really good. I don't know if this base looks scuffed or not, but hey, it works. Where there's a wrong way, there's a will. Okay, there's another 100 soil, nice. Oh my goodness. Watching these bots just fly around everywhere when it's delivery time, that is insane. Someone's getting a good Mountain Dew delivery. We eating good? Now, there is one minor problem that I'm going to run into, and that is when we decide to not research something that involves agricultural science, what's going to happen to all of the agricultural science on Navis? That's all going to spoil. That's all going to... oh, geez. We'll have to figure that out when we return to Navis after this. Probably build a waste disposal center. There we go. That's a nice, big, healthy green plot. Oh, wait. Now we're struggling with jelly. Can we plant any more jelly nuts? That's all yellow. I want green. Wait a minute. We've got all these plots over here I can use the lesser soil on. Ooh, okay, this might sort us out. I can't wait to get off this planet. I have to work on Fulgora next and then Aquilo. I'm not looking forward to Aquilo either. Can we do anything with the better soil? Yes, we can. Not a whole lot though, but that'll get us a few more plots. The question now is this going to empty before the train arrives back? It looks like the answer might be no. Here we go. I would say we've now sorted the brain supply and the Yumako supply, which means we should now have full production rates. Oh, that's 9.2. I think a few more of these machines and figuring out how to get the bioflux across would push this to 10k. Looks like it's really backing up here. So if we drop this down, where's the bioflux even coming from? It's this tunnel here. Okay, we can do this. Okay, we can't do this. There's no space to put bioflux in. No, we got this. We got this, chat. Easy, easy, easy. Stack inserter filtered for bioflux. Right here. There we go. So that's going to get bioflux going back onto this belt, which will continue along here. They put bioflux in Mountain Dew. Yeah, that's where they get the flavoring from, you know? Bioflux is just a mixture of Yumako mash and jelly, so I assume the jelly is the sweetness. The mash is whatever other flavor you think it's got in there, because I originally thought the mash was kind of a sweet, pasty stuff, but it's possible it could be anything. We don't really know if they're sweet fruits or not. Brain fruit, yes. You're drinking brains when you have Mountain Dew. Did you know that? That's why folks think better. If you're struggling or if you're about to come up on your college exams, Mountain Dew. Just scuff that down. It's got nothing to do with caffeine. It's actually a special chemical in here called jelly nuts. Okay, where are we at? 6k. Why are we at 6k? Pentapod eggs? How are we low on pentapod eggs? More! More! Oh no, we've exceeded our limit. Should be an easy fix. We disconnect that and then use another offshore pump here. There we go, that'll sort you out. Then we need to get some more nutrients down. That is a lot of death sitting on this belt waiting to happen. If anything goes wrong in this factory, we're done for. I would build a circuit that detects backup, then load all the eggs into a heat tower furnace. That's the right way to do the thing. That's not how we work. We are getting pretty close to these guys down here. I'm getting a bit nervous about that. That is almost a completely saturated belt of pentapod eggs. What does that bring us to? 6.5k. Why are you so slow? Oh wait, he can't get rid of the jars. Okay, that's the problem. We can't get rid of the bottles quick enough. We have a completely full belt. Suffering from success. We have too many bottles now. Okay, hang on. Unless we could just do a cheeky little splitter like this. Maybe. 9.6. It's still too full. No, this didn't work. Okay, we need to split the belts. If we filter this out for agricultural science, and then the rest comes out here onto yet a new belt. Yeah, okay, that might work, that might work. And then the bioflux from here can then skip across. Yeah, I think this will work. And then we do the same setup further up here. God damn. That is a lot of bioflux. Let's help it along and try and pick some of it up. That should engage full speed production. Climbing. 9,000. Come on, 9,600. 10k. I saw an 11. I saw an 11 in there. 11. Wait, no, that's the jelly. We did it, chat. Oh my goodness. Holy moly. That is a full belt. God damn. We should be getting a huge shipment coming in. Here we go. Look at all those. They all arrive in. They all get dumped out. Here we go. Here we go. Train's full. Off it goes. Then the train arrives. Oh, it's amazing. Mountain Dew and Slurpees on fully saturated belts. Available on planet 55,000. That's insane. Oh, hang on a minute. What's going on? What's going on? We're out of bioflux. Oh, because we're out of jelly. Why are we out of jelly? We're out of seed. How are we out of seeds? What the heck? What happened? What did I screw up? Oh. Whoops. I burnt all the seeds. Every last one of them.